And like you're saying, I felt like as well the crowd ruined this whole moment for John Cena.
Yeah.
It's like dude's like put his body on the line. Literally, you can see how he stands and stuff now. That his body's like not as he's not as bad as Tanahashi, but you could tell it's took control of his body, right?
He's still got knees.
Yeah. Alright, and then just let the guy have his moment. But nah, you're just shouting, "This is bullshit." It's like, come on, man.
It's
Just
like
let the dude.
you're taking from his moment and want to focus on you. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Trip Around the Multiverse with your host, the man who retired John Cena because he's a bitch, CHUMP,
and the man who decided it's okay to quit after 25 years, Carl Giles.
Okay, today's episode, we should have looked at this a while ago, but things happen.
Things happen.
Well, first of all, you're going to hear Kyle, he's speaking a bit funny, like he's Blade,
Yes.
Wesley Snipes is Blade, because...
Yeah. Oh, because my fake fangs didn't fit my mouth right. No, so
no,
literally.
No, he's gonna be like, yeah.
Use it.
Yeah.
Use it. Oh. So.
I'm born ready.
Oh. So basically, the day this actually happened was actually record this. This is when I had my injury where I fractured my jaw and had to get my mouth wide shut. So yeah, that's why we were quite late on the old Mr. Cena retirement tour. Yeah. Not retirement tour, retirement match.
But I think it's kind of appropriate because we've recorded an episode of Wrestle Kingdom. So one man's retirement, like Tanahashi, follow on to John Cena's retirement. And there's enough actually reflection on how they do it to do comparisons. And we're like, and it's not funny enough, it probably is helpful to do it a little bit afterwards as well, because then have a look back against how that was done and how that
and how this was done. Yeah.
At some point, our boy AJ Styles is going to get retired, so maybe we'll have a look back at it there and see how well his one goes.
Next year, isn't it? Well, this year, isn't it? So yeah.
Well, it depends on when Gunther decides he's going to do it, right? Because it seems like this Gunther's going to walk up to people and retire them.
Like, you're retiring now.
Strange we did not do that one for Goldberg, but he's not your boy, that's why.
No. And would that be entertaining? Not really. You know.
Well, I'm sure you watched it and I watched it, his retirement match. The match, it wasn't bad actually itself.
It wasn't bad. No.
He Goldberg himself is very limited, but Gunther worked a Gunther style match. I think Goldberg was upset that he was told that he would have time to do a little bit of speech afterwards, and the live broadcast got cut before that. Some people took it like, oh, he was complaining on Twitter, wherever it is, right? But he's not complaining the match itself or his retirement or something. He's just like, they told me I'd get the time to do this, and it didn't happen. Which is his right to be upset about that.
He has his right to be upset, but how he went about everything afterwards, in my opinion, is like, okay, you're coming off like a dick.
It's a bit of an iffy one, because it's one of those things where you've got to complain.
You got to complain. But it's not like because if they cut off his thing completely and they didn't even show it on the YouTube straight afterwards, whatever, then I can understand his gripe, right?
Yeah.
But they still put it on there, and it was like a good half an hour of him just talking about whatever. So I don't.
Yeah. And I think was it the same for Sting as well? He got cut off. He got told to hurry up in his retirement speech.
Yeah.
Good. But they were on a hard cut off, so they had to. And then they put it in the YouTube afterwards, and Sting didn't complain. Sting's a company man, though.
But the thing as well, and Sting's actually a wrestler. But anyway, I'm not gonna.
Okay. So Saturday night's main event. You watched the whole. Oh, first of all, this was on December the 13th,
13th. Yeah, 13th. Yep.
So did you watch the whole event?
Yes, I did.
2 hours. 2 hours 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I do want to say pay-per-view quality, but it's one of those things where I'm like, they could have done a pay-per-view on it. Why didn't they? Did they make the money? But well, hey,
Yeah.
And I will say some of the matches. Look, you're only paying to see John Cena's final match anyway. So as much as we'll go through quickly the other matches, I thought they were quality for what they were there. In fact, when I saw that Cody Rhodes, who is WWE Undisputed Champion, was versing over Femi, the NXT Champion, I was like, right, we're gonna get a non-finish straight away.
Yeah, no, straight away, innit? Yeah, because Cody can't really lose to Femi, and Femi can't really lose. So it's a weird.
Yeah. I mean, they could make him. All the people to lose of the two, Femi would be the choice. But like you said, they're trying to give him a bit of a push.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to my one of my friends about this, and he was like, "Yeah, Mbaku. that's a gimmick.
That's his gimmick.
Oh, yeah, isn't it?"
Because first time I saw him, I was like, "That's his gimmick." Because even the little dance and everything, even though that dance is awesome, but yeah, it's like someone's watched that.
I'm sure, like you saw the promo of Femi talking about it is inevitable. Run from it, clear from it. I was like, okay. That's how you know these people don't watch movies, because I'm sure you know how Scott Hall took the Razor Ramon gimmick straight from Scarface and he pitched it, and they're like, and it's great.
No one noticed. One of the biggest films of the 80s, no one noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is actually a really good match, right?
Yeah.
In the way that it was to get Femi over. So once Cody was taking the beating and being on the back foot, which made sense considering their comparative sizes and how they were pushing people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, but he's not going to lose. Is he going to pop out with a win? Because then that wouldn't make Femi lose.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the only way...
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, no, go on. Because like I say, afterwards, it's not really...
Yeah, once Drew came in, I was like, this is what I expect. Man come in for no reason other than to end the match because we have a non-finish.
Yeah. And like the only way Femi could have won, but still would have been like not cheap, but like okay, like if it was like Cody obviously used his experience and stuff, and like it's like a small package or something, like something like that to get him. Like there's no way he'd take like a Crossroads or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm glad. I'm glad it was first because you know exactly how it's gonna go, and I liked it for what it was. It was actually, I think it was a pretty good match.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a real good showcase for Femi.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was designed to be.
Yeah, because obviously hopefully, when they bring him up to the main roster, they're not going to fumble him. And this kind of gives me hope that they won't, because you wouldn't put him like on that sort of grand stage and have this, and then he comes and then they change his character completely, and he's like, smiling babyface. Like, okay. Yeah.
All right. Match number 2. Roca versus Zarya versus Bayley, who's with Lyra Valkyria. I kind of like, this was a fine match.
Actually, I really like this match. I
thought Zarya was going to turn on Roca because that's what they were doing in NXT. They weren't leading to it, but there were bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, and then it didn't happen, and you're like, right, but not saying they were that I was expecting that, because they were having their friendship, right?
Yeah.
And then things happen, and then you're like, okay, maybe it's the turn, maybe it's the not, whatever.
Yeah.
But what is strange is like from Zarya made her first appearance when Julia and Stephanie Baker were making their appearances.
Yeah.
And then look where they are. Look where they are. Look where Zarya is. Like, okay. Because there was a bit where they appeared, and then she appeared last, and you're like, okay, they're gonna do something with her. No, they didn't.
Yeah, but I feel like if them two, all them three got pushed at the same time, like properly, one of the three would have got left like in limbo. So I think what they did with Zarya kind of makes sense. They kind of pulled it back a bit, and then I reckon when she does eventually turn on Roca, then she will be like. She'll get the push, and then she'll probably be like NXT Women's Champion or whatever.
Yeah. And the Soul Snatcher.
That move is amazing.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Bayley getting pinned makes sense. If Bayley had the title, maybe not, right? But at this point, it's to get eyes on Roca.
Yeah. And to sort of further Bayley's character as well.
Yeah, exactly.
With her split personality.
She was primed to take a pin and be okay.
Yeah, but I like how they did it, because there was moments where you actually thought, okay, Bayley might actually win this.
Yeah.
And then a little bit at the end, you're like, oh, that's cool, okay. And then they all hugged and smiled and stuff. Like, oh, that's pretty good. Pushing on both of these angles of friendships that are going to implode at some point.
Exactly. Where are they going to go?
Yeah.
Okay,
so like
match number 3. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Versus Javante Evans and Leon Slater. Leon Slater being the TNA X Division champion.
Yeah. who's on NXT more than TNA.
yeah. I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
because it seemed like you got 3 younger guys and AJ Styles, right? Who's coming up 48 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I could keep up with these boys. With these boys. But he couldn't. Within the match he could, right? But I think the whole story being told is like he's getting up a bit, you know. He can go, but not as fast and as long.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that he's kind of playing up to it. It's like, you know, in real life when you sort of see these things like, oh, the person, but AJ still can go pretty well, but he's playing it down to make him feel like to feed into obviously to his retirement thing, isn't it? So it's like, okay, I get this.
AJ knows how to put his matches together. There's stuff he can't do anymore. Fosbury flopped all the spiral tap, but he puts his matches together in a way that you don't think about what he can't do. You're like, oh, damn, there's that like so when he pops out with the 450 splash, and you're like, okay,
well, wow,
exactly. Here where he so he did the springboard at the end, right? And he flopped. Did you think that was planned or not planned?
I don't know. Even to now, I'm like, was it planned or wasn't it? Because it looks too good to be planned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he did that gimmick when he was a free agent ish, and he I think it was a PWG event or something like that. And he mucked up his springboard the first time, right? And so on the 3 nights of the weekend that he was there, I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
He turned into a gimmick.
Yeah.
And then on the final night he did it.
So get
but
the
every night before, he I think he flopped on the first one. He did the springboard. He tried to go for it in the second one, and he was like, "No, I'm too scared. I'm not going to do it." He tried to go on the third one. I think someone knocked into the ropes, and then he fell over. And then and then finally so that means if you paid for 4 tickets, right, to watch every night, you got the story.
You see the story play out,
But here, now I want to say I think it's planned because of the way that he fell over and Leon Slater grabbed him and went to the pin.
See, that's why I don't think. That's why I think it's not planned, because for Leon to think that way, like, okay, let me do this.
Well, he went for it very smoothly, very quickly. I know AJ was saying to the ref something, right? But the fact is, Leon Slater's like 21 or something like that, and I was like, does he? Unless he's been wrestling since he's 11 years old or something like that.
Yeah,
he have the ring to know what to do next, you know?
Yeah.
But like you say, there could be an argument to say, they might have had something supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, so he's supposed to hit the springboard, then something happens, and then they go into the sequence where they did go into. But I thought they might have just skipped the entire thing that they were going to do, which was probably springboard, miss, roll, whatever, get into a pin, whatever, and then get back into position.
That's what I think it was, because if you see where Leon's is, he's a bit too far for the phenomenal forearm. That's why I think when he dropped, that's why he just ran over and sort of pinned him. Yeah. But either way, it was like it played. Even if it was like a happy mistake, it played well into what was going on. Yeah.
It was like, AJ Styles was looking at the X Division title going, that was 20 years ago, that was me. Let's see how we can roll now. And then you're like, you know what? Not to say, by the way, AJ did any like over the hill or anything like that, because he was great in this match.
Yeah. He was the man of the match, if I'm honest, but
Exactly. But this was a cool match. None of these matches were especially long, but they were fine for the build. In fact, AJ Styles' match the tag match was under 7 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah. Didn't feel like that though. But
it was a fast-paced match. A lot of things happened in a short amount of time, so that's really good. Yeah. And then we're on to the main event that we came here to speak about. Our boy Gunther. Go on, sorry.
I was just like, but yes, our boy Gunther versus John Cena.
Yeah.
Do you want to quickly talk about like the last time is now tournament? Like, do you think it was worth it or?
I think right. Oh, by the way, did you watch the Chris Van Vliet interviews with John Cena like that happened before this? Like he was doing his retirement interview tour.
I've seen bits and pieces.
He talks like usually when people talk to Chris Van Vliet, they're all super casual, informal and everything like that. He is talking like a political robot.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, man. There's things you can say and there's things you can't say. And that's why. But and you seem off key because you're not as natural as you usually are. They were asking him a question. He was like, "Oh, yeah, we don't focus on like with Travis Scott or whatever it is, yeah." He go, well, we don't focus on what could have been. The things are now. And I'm like, hold on a second, you could just say, "Oh, that guy flopped,"
You know what's funny about that, right?
Past it, we had things we wanted to do, but we didn't end up doing because of circumstances.
Yeah.
I can't go into it, but at least that will come more natural, right?
Yeah. But you know what's funny about that, right? In that interview, he's like that. But then when he does an interview with Cody Rhodes, he's just like,
Yeah. But I guess there's certain company things where if you're in the same company, Cody knows what you can and cannot say, whereas they can't control the people on the outside. Yeah.
Well, I guess because technically, as of that Chris Van Vliet interview, he was still technically a contracted wrestler.
Yeah.
So and the story, and his retirement finished. So you sort of be like, skirt around certain things. But then I guess by the time the Cody one, he doesn't care anymore. He's like, this is a bunch of
because like what it was like, come watch me on my final match. So you were saying about the tournament, and we're wrapping around into that, right?
Yeah.
The way that he was putting it was, they had certain amount of dates.
Yeah.
So then they craft the storyline. I'm like, no, hold on a second. That makes no sense, right? Because how can you make him turn heel and then turn back face and then do last time is now the feud of Dominic Mysterio and the last time is now tournament as though you heard it all pre-planned? It's just been like, no. It's like you're making those up on the spot because there's no long term between all of that.
Yeah, no. Because I feel like because lots of like injuries and stuff like that, right? A lot of it had to be changed. Like the summertime bit. I think a lot of that got changed because Kevin Owens being injured, this person, that person. So I think that's why it went that weird. Like, oh, okay, you're teaming up with Logan Paul. Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then I'm a good guy just by saying, hey,
exactly. That's it.
I feel like a good guy.
Yeah. Now, as to you were saying that you're a fan of John Cena who wants to destroy wrestling. I did see an edit where someone had John Cena with that, like the heel John Cena black screen entrance, but instead of having the Time Is Now theme, they played the Bad Man theme. And I was like, okay, that would work because that's more low key with everything else, but like all the time trying to the other stuff he can have. It's like, oh yeah, this is heel music, I guess,
Well, even if you went back to Basic Thugonomics, that's more heel, because that's when he was a heel. He had that.
Yeah, but you would expect Basic Thugonomics to be more hype, with. Well, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Why are you having fireworks? If you're gonna do the black background thing,
He never had fireworks.
Didn't he have fireworks? I think he came out.
No,
okay.
No, he never had fireworks ever in the entrance. It's weird.
I saw the edit entrance, and someone had put some with the thing, and he had fireworks there. So it might have been like a SummerSlam or something like that. I don't know.
Might have been years ago, but he's never. Yeah,
okay.
From what I remember.
All right. Well, maybe that guy did cut it with a different entrance. I don't know. No, he was yellow. He was wearing yellow. I don't know.
Because when he turned to Time Is Now. Yeah, no, even then, when he turned to Time Is Now theme song, he didn't have fireworks up there. Always he just run down to the ring and then go. Yeah. Unless it's like a WrestleMania or SummerSlam or something. Yeah.
No, yeah. Because he came out, he did the thing with the towel. He turned around.
Yeah.
In his yellow, and then when he got to the ring, like you said, it was all black and everything. And then got into the ring, he stepped up the ramp, and there was fireworks, and I was like, this makes no sense at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No.
Anyways, I don't mind the tournament itself.
Yeah.
It's just like he's not involved with it because he's got no dates on his contract.
Yeah.
He can't even cut promos, by the way, that they can pre-tape promos they can broadcast. Nah, allow that.
Yeah, they should at least done that, because I had no problem that he wasn't involved in the tournament itself, but like you said, they should at least done like some promos like, oh wow, yeah, I'm glad in his AI his mouth that so and so has advanced to the next round. You know what I mean? He could have easily done that, but
the other thing is I do like some of the. It should have been in the tournament. All people that have defeated him would have made more sense.
But most of them still work at a company.
Well, okay. Hold on. I'm looking at the list now, right? They had Jey Uso, which I don't think has any relation to John Cena.
Yes,
right?
No, Jey Uso does.
Okay.
Jey Uso does, because back in I think like 2015, 16.
Yeah.
The Usos and Cena were teaming a lot.
Yeah.
It was like a little mini clique.
I'm gonna allow Jey Uso as well because he defeated John Cena in that Royal Rumble as well. So we'll accept that. Yeah, we'll accept that.
Yep.
We'll also accept the Miz who defeated John Cena at the WrestleMania with help from The Rock, but whatever, right?
Well, yeah.
Damian Priest and Rusev. I don't know. Rusev, yes. But
Rusev,
he did defeat John Cena on the pay-per-view before that Royal Rumble, that WrestleMania with the tank and stuff like that.
Yep, the one I was at. Yeah.
And do you watch the clip of what Rusev in the tank afterwards?
Yeah.
No, afterwards or before, I don't know, but it was
either way,
before.
Too much info.
yeah. Sheamus, I don't think he's ever defeat John Cena.
Yeah, that's how he
yes, the tables. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he won his first title. Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura, which made sense.
Yeah.
LA Knight, why is he there? But
because he's
not knock Elliot away. I'm just
I know what you mean.
He's not.
In a way,
he's
yes,
okay.
With LA Knight, you think about it, like he's technically standing for The Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of makes in a way sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Zack Ryder, well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still relying.
Zack Ryder's girlfriend at
Yeah.
But, right.
Yeah,
Kenta and Finn Balor. No, okay, yeah.
Finn, I think, has beat Cena.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, it was. I think it was around the time when Cena was part-time and stuff. Yeah, it was around that time. Oh, it was. I mean, it might have been clean, but I can't. It was age. It was like 2017 or 18 or something like that. Wow. Yeah.
But definitely not Penta because he hadn't around the company.
Yeah, no.
Right? Your boy Dolph Ziggler, DZ, who Nick Nemeth, who was also in TNA at that point. So
yeah, but that one makes sense to me.
Oh well, they had a feud, but he never beat John Cena.
He did
defeat him in that ladder match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so John Cena didn't have to take a pin or submission. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solo Sikoa, yeah, it's okay. That 15 Samoan spike finish, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yep.
John T. Evans, well, Gunther, yes, our boy who we know, it's got no feud with John Cena, but we know he's going to go win the entire thing, so I accept.
Yeah.
Kamala Hayes and Bronson Reed, I'm like, okay.
Kamala Hayes, I get, because I think he's from Boston as well, and Cena says a lot of high things about him, so I think that's another sort of stand-in for young Cena, I guess. Yeah. Well,
it's like some of these people are there to be there, and some of these people are like, we have slots, let's fill them in.
Yeah.
The finals were LA Knight versus Gunther. Who came out? Sheamus was in the tournament, and then something happened, right?
He got injured.
Yeah.
And
then LA Knight took his place. No, we got injured.
Yeah, he got injured, and then Miz took his place.
Yeah.
But I remember.
He took his place.
Yeah.
But that's Miz for you.
That's Miz for you. Even though he has everything he says about his tournament, he actually has like a right to say like, he probably is the most overqualified of these people here. But sure.
And the thing is, as well, at this time, Cena still had the Intercontinental title. So if Sheamus got to the finals, and if Sheamus versus Gunther, and obviously Cena. If you face Cena and he was also got a title, it makes sense because then I think, maybe Sheamus could win it. Then he could be the triple glam slam.
But then that kind of takes away from the whole John Cena retirement thing. It's like, okay.
Yeah. No, we know Gunther's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Sheamus was in the finals, then you'd be like, okay, I have some tension here.
No, I don't think that. I'm like,
okay,
this is dumb. You're doing like two celebratory moments at the same time. One's gonna be overshadowed the other, so it's kind of like
fair. But so LA Knight versus Gunther in the finals, and our boy, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, right?
Yeah. Did you remember hearing the rumors of people like, Edge is gonna be in this tournament? Like, that doesn't make any logical sense.
Now I read. Some not necessarily in the tournament, right? But someone was saying, they were at when they were setting up Saturday night's main event or something like that, and they were using they were playing people's music to set up, the speakers and everything like that, and they played Edge's music, and that's when people started the rumors. But then they were like, but they're playing other people's music as well, and they might not be there. They're just playing stuff to
keep the crowd. And not entertained, but something in the background.
To sound before what's it called? Before the event, because obviously you don't want things going wrong in the middle of it, and it's rehearsals.
Yeah.
So And I didn't expect Edge to be there anyways,
No.
because contract. And it's not because AEW won't let people do that.
Yeah.
Because they're
No.
all right. They seem to be like they're okay with certain things, right? It's just that if they get spiked back, right, they'll be like, it's safer not to do it because
yeah,
we're not gonna they're not gonna give us anything.
No, so it makes sense.
Other than
right?
trouble.
Yeah. So I didn't understand how lots of people like got in their head that it was gonna happen. It's like, but do you not know how contracts work? So, you know, it's like sort of things like.
Yep. They may be
like,
thinking,
no.
TNA are working with WWE, so AEW maybe, but then yeah. At this point, TNA
is WWE. Yeah, basically, innit?
You know.
Exactly. So why would that make? I don't know.
And I also think it's they're not scared of third place, distant third at that, right?
Yeah.
When TNA was competition, they pretend TNA never existed.
Yeah, exactly. Now, because then they're basically under their thumb. It's like, TNA, it was great from this year's to this year's. We forget this period of time, but they're great again. I mean, like it's that. So
yeah. Quote unquote great again, but
yeah, well, yeah, watchable again. That's the better way of saying it. Yeah.
Well, the thing is with TNA as well, as far as goodwill from myself, right? You used to watch it for the X Division.
Yes.
The key X Division members left, and then then certain other people came in, Hogan and Bischoff, right? And then they're like, vanilla midgets once again, because we can't move and do anything, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna make the people working here, low at this part of the organization, look lower tier than us again because we want our money, right?
Yeah.
And then they start doing the cashing for the X Division title stuff, and it's like but
yeah. It was, I'll say, so TNA started in 2002, right? Or 2001, and it was weird, like weekly pay-per-views. So we're not gonna pretend that never happened because the first year of TNA was weird. So from 2000 late 2002, 2003 to 2008, TNA was okay.
Yeah, well, TNA was really good actually.
Yeah, and then like I said, 2009 was when Bischoff and that came in it.
What's it? 2010? We know AJ left in 2012, right?
12, yeah. So we'll say 2000. We'll say it's late 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
That's when it just went downhill, and it stayed that way for like a good 9-10 years, which is kind of bad.
Yep. Because Hogan was interested in pushing his friends at the expense of everyone else.
Yeah.
And himself as well.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but then you oust the actual people that pushed the faces of the company. It's like, who you have left over? What new stars did you make? Whatever. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, LA Knight was Eli Drake there, which is why he was doing this hand signal, which is Eli, right? The three fingers and then the L shape and the eye, right?
Oh snap! I did not know that.
And he still does that as LA Knight, but it makes no sense because he's not Eli Drake.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't?
No, I just thought it was some weird thing he does. Like, everyone has a sort of weird thing. I was like, okay, that's his thing. But okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now you know. But now you know it doesn't make sense unless he makes it like if he did his fingers like this, right?
Yeah, like L-A.
Then at least it's L-A. But someone does this. Is it Homicide that does it? Homicide does it. And he goes,
LAX. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, so that wouldn't make sense for the Drake unless Conan and Hernandez and Homicide came along.
Yeah.
Or Santana and what's it called, right?
Ortiz.
Who's the other? Yeah, exactly. The other LAX.
Yeah.
The better LAX. Yeah. Mexican American Exchange, because that's Hernandez's other team, right?
Yeah.
The faux LAX. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this tournament started, right? Was there any tension for you, or did you just know that our boy Gunther was just going to make it all the way through?
Because I heard rumblings that Gunther was going to go all the way through anyway, but there was some moments I was like, oh, maybe they might do LA Knight.
Yeah.
That's the only person I thought could win. It's like, so I knew Jay was someone going to win, or anyone else.
I as well as thinking it's not because of the booking or whatever. It's just like how they booked Gunther before. You're like, he should be mown through this list of people anyways.
Yeah.
Even if you scrambled up the entire list, I don't think there's anybody here that I would say is on the that has the 50-50 possibility of beating Gunther.
Yeah.
as much as I'm like, oh yeah, Shinsuke versus Gunther would be some.
Would be great.
Shinsuke's not really strong style anymore.
No. He's more about taking care of his body now.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You don't end up like Tanahashi.
Yeah. Oh, knackered knees, Tanahashi. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah. So. And like you say, yeah, the tournament it was just there as filler.
Yeah.
Because John Cena's not there to promote it or do anything about it, so he's just like,
yeah,
it's haphazard-ish.
Yeah, but to me, it kind of makes sense though. It's like,
yeah,
someone should earn the privilege to retire John Cena rather than just
now, like, if the tournament was happening as he's doing his Intercontinental title defense, and then he could cut promos about Dominic Mysterio and then say, okay, reference the tournament as well, then yeah, all right. But no, just like, nah.
Yeah.
Not gonna, I mean, like, I'm here for this day, right? And it seems like I've X amount of dates on it, right? That means I'm not going to be there the whole day, right? To cut promos or do video pre-tapes or anything like that. I'm just there for the match.
Yeah. Which for some reason I strangely respect that. I don't know why I strangely respect that.
It's just like, dude, you're there, you know?
It's like, no, okay. I'm paid to do this and this. You make me doing that is extra. And
well, I don't know if it's extra, but he could probably argue,
probably not,
you know?
But yeah,
that's more appearances, right? It's not wrestling matches. It's not wrestling dates. It's per appearance, right? And if I appear on the Titantron, that counts. What? Okay.
Like, he's strangely correct.
Yep. Look, I enjoyed this match. There were some super Cena moments in it, which I expected.
Yeah.
He made his own finish look terrible, but he has been doing that for a long while anyways now.
Yeah.
He did about 4 to Gunther, 1 through a table, 1 super 1, and Gunther kicked out of one. I'm not saying that Gunther, as the Terminator machine, should be kicking out of these or whatever, right? But it's just...
Yeah.
John Cena, you've watered down your finish to the point where ordinary jabronis are kicking out of one of them, right?
Yeah.
So...
You know, strangely, I kind of like that.
Okay.
Like, it's sort of... Because obviously, it plays into him saying, like, he feels like he can't go that much anymore, so he doesn't want to get...
Yeah.
So it means to me kind of makes sense that the AA's watered down.
Yeah, but he was doing that before this, you know. Getting up to this point makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio kicking out of it, I think makes sense as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But in the large context of that story,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes kicking out of a few of them, yeah, okay, fine, right. But
yeah,
then
makes sense.
It's just like, well, at this point, might as well let everyone kick out at least one, right? The referee takes one, he kicks out as well.
Yeah, kicks out one. Yeah,
but he's done it to himself through all the years of getting the, I don't want to say the cheap pop, but you know, the kick out pop rather than spacing it out. Not doing the Rosa Ramon / Scott Hall. If it's not the finish, I'm not doing my finish. And no, only one person's ever kicked out the Razor's Edge, and that was Crush. But that was because Razor Ramon was showboating afterwards, and then he was doing 1, 2, 3, and then he went for the pin. Gave him a total of 9 seconds or whatever it was before you kicked out.
That's not lame. All right. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, that makes. And then when Diesel did the jackknife to the Undertaker, and he was like, you know what? Come on, then, get up.
Yeah.
Then when he goes to pin him after that, he kicks out because he's just, you know. Anyway.
Hubris. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I enjoyed the match, right? And the match was basically Gunther's like, I could finish this guy.
Yeah, whenever I want, but
yeah. Well, not necessarily that. He's just like, no, I got the one finish in my mind that I want to go for. 100%. Above all else. I'm gonna make him go to sleep. No, I'm gonna make him tap. Yeah, that's it.
Not gonna pin him. Anyone's pinned him, but no one's been tap. It's like that's a good. It makes sense, you know.
And that leading that to the story, if Gunther did get pinned or lose. With a roll up or something like that, something sneaky, I would accept it because then it made sense that he's like, there's only one thing I want to do in this one, and there's only one thing I need to do in this one, and there's only one thing I care about.
That's making him tap.
Yeah. So if he got backwards rolled or something like that afterwards,
Yeah.
And then and then he slapped us. He beat up John Cena, slapped the finish, the submission on him, and John Cena tapped afterwards. After the match was finished, then that makes sense. So I'm glad they didn't do that straight tap. Make the most sense. For the guy and the way that we're pushing.
Yeah.
The match itself. Yeah. What did you think?
I enjoyed it because it was sort of like Yeah, like you said, it had moments of Super Cena, but then it always had moments of like Cena trying to stay not relevant, but hang with the younger man at the same time, and he'd have like his hope spots, and Gunther just cut it down and stuff like that. And it had a bit where like Cena was on top for a bit, and then Gunther was like, nope, stop it. Yeah, and I like that.
It very much reminded me of Batman versus the Mutant Leader in Dark Knight Returns. So he's like, I'm gonna fight you at your own level. Except you can't. You're not capable of that. You fight like when he was fighting Bane in Dark Knight Rises as well, a young man's game or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like even the crowd was chanting for him to power up. Super Cena, which is the first time I heard of that.
Yeah, like in 23 years, this is the first time I've heard. Okay, cool.
It makes a stark contrast to when he was at ECW One Night Stand in 2006, and they're chanting "F you, Cena sucks."
Yeah, so it's now.
Yeah.
Super Cena.
I think the tickets for this were like over £1,000 for front row.
Something stupid. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, right? You have children at that event as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, well, how many children? Considering how many tickets are, whatever, right? But the crowd should they kind of soured me a little bit, right? I get they could shout arsehole Gunther, fine, right?
Yeah.
But F you Gunther, not F you, but the actual swear word.
Yeah.
That's a bit too much for me. I was like, at first of all, he's playing a character, so he shouldn't be getting the heat like that, right?
Yeah.
But then you're not booing him in the character. You kind of like
making it personal.
Yeah. And all these kids that come to see John Cena's last match because they're the ones that cheered him through thick and thin, and I turned on John Cena. Yeah, I never did. But I was never a John Cena fan. I have to say, even when he first appeared and stuff like that, right? But I grew to respect what he read to the company. During certain runs, and the fact that he seemed to get better as he was going along. I think he got pushed too quickly, or he was not ring capable. He was a bit more sloppy, but then it became his style. So like, okay,
and he kind of made sloppy safe. If that makes sense. Yeah. So all those kids probably back then who were cheering for him now become the adults who chant Super Cena. Yeah. Oh, okay. Full circle.
And then they love him so much now that they boo Gunther that way. I'm like, I don't
take
know about
it too
that.
serious. Yeah.
Now Super Cena. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And they were trying to
for
the Super Saiyan comeback, right?
Yeah.
But nah, like you said, he got cut off. Like every time that happened, Gunther's like, nah, this is not even my final form.
Yeah. I've got 10 more forms that I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, great. All right.
Yeah. So I like the way that John Cena went out. He got choked. He smiled. Okay, he smiled at the camera, and then he tapped. On Gunther, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that particular style of finish?
I liked it because I liked how there was that small hope spot where he was in a sleeper, then he kind of got out, and then Gunther was like, "No," and then put him back in it, and then I liked how Cena was like, "You know what? I've done what I can," and realized like. It's like it's just really weird. Accepting death is like, you know what? And it's. I like how it's subtle, not like. Was this a little? I'm done.
I will say some people thought he should have done the desperate tap out, but I think that's not in line with his character.
No.
I was so on the Dynamite before this, it was Eddie Kingston versus Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And Samoa Joe's Coquina clutch finisher, right?
Oh yeah.
And Eddie Kingston got put on it, and he did the really faint tap out. Like he was basically blood choked out, and he just like he was tapping so lightly because he was done, right? And I was like, oh, maybe if John Cena did that, maybe as well, right? I probably maybe preferred him do a light tap because it's just like he's half dead at that point.
Yeah.
But I could get it, like you're saying, the smiling, the like, all right, the decent medium paced tap is just like it's over, it's done.
See, I like that. Yeah. Like, but one thing I didn't. This is nothing to do with the match. It's people's like reaction to it. He was like, "Oh, he should have just passed out." Like, no, that. Yeah. Why? Because then. No, go on.
You go first.
I was gonna say like, then it goes. If that's the case, then you sort of missed the whole point of John Cena's retirement tour. You know what I mean? Like he's saying like he don't feel like he can go anymore, but he doesn't want to get to a point where he can't this, that, and the other. So you're missing him saying basically like. He knows his time is coming. I'm going to accept that it's coming. which he did with the tap out.
Yeah.
If he passed out, it feels like a Ric Flair sort of thing where it's like, oh, that means I'm not going to really retire. I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? It's sort of...
Yeah. And I see nowadays... Okay. When you watch MMA, you see people tap out, right? Logically, it's because they're in a submission move that it's a blood choke or something like that, and they're going to fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
And they know they're gone. Or it's a bone breaker submission, right?
Yeah.
So if they don't tap, that's gone. That body part's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people would rather have their bones snapped than tap out, which is stupid, right?
Stupid.
Stupid. Yeah. But it's like, as far as some people in wrestling believe, and I see the people that book it sometimes, right? They'd rather have people tap out. Pass out. Pass out than tap out. Which I'm like, okay, when is tapping out weak? You know?
Yeah.
But that's how they book it. 'Cause I get it when Stone Cold did it with Bret Hart, because Stone Cold's not the type of guy.
Yeah, that's his character. Yeah, that's his character. Yeah.
But then how'd you get submission moves over if people aren't tapping? You know, of course.
Yeah.
You have to have people, and then, but hardly anyone taps for some reason. And then you get people like, I'm not knocking Sheamus, right? But he had that match with Daniel Bryan, which was a 2 out of 3 falls or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he decided he wasn't going to tap out to the label lock, and he'd rather pass out, right? For Daniel Bryan to get the first fall, right? And it's like, okay, but Randy Orton and some other people have had matches where they've got put in a submission and there's an Iron Man match or something like that. And they tapped out because they don't want to create more damage. And it's like, doesn't that make more sense?
That makes more sense.
If you pass out in the submission, all they have to do is work on that body part again, and put the submission on again, which Daniel Bryan did do, and then when you tap out right away, because he was in so much pain, except that Sheamus didn't, which makes no sense.
It makes no sense, and it's like, and I remember Kevin Owens said this, like he was feuding someone, and he tapped out straight away, and someone was like, "That's," and I think people in wrestling world, not like the fans, like in like the WWE universe, whatever, like the wrestlers, were saying, "Oh, you're weak for doing that." He's like, "No, why am I gonna put myself in long-term damage? When I could just tap out and be fine." Makes sense.
That's the part of how that organization works, in the sense that they put something in your head, and then you're like, oh, this means this equals that. Like, Now I will say, I never looked at WCW as proper competition to WWE, because WWE were telling me WCW was second rate and stuff like that. But when you look back at it, you're like, no, they're the ones panicking as well. When WCW was getting better than them in the ratings and stuff like that. So it's like, you can't believe what the one side says all the time. It's like when AJ Styles finally came over and they're like, welcome to the big league. So I'm like, oh, he was in TNA, he was in New Japan. They had TV as well. So how do you quantify big leagues, you know?
Yeah. Well, to be fair though, if AJ came out 2009 and they said this, we're like, that's weird. But then by the time he came, he was like, TNA is down. Okay.
But then people Chris Jericho saying that to AJ, and then Chris Jericho disappears.
Yeah. Who's coming back apparently? But
but going to AEW, it's like what you know, it's like when they take Blake Mariah May, who was one of the top women in the AEW division,
Oh, and then they're like, go
on, sorry?
No, go on, finish. I got something to say about this.
And then what they decided to do is, like, instead of going, okay, we could put main roster straight away because she's had TV experience. No, we'll put her in NXT, and then we'll not even give her the NXT women's title. We'll put her in the NXT secondary title as well. So that way, as far as people's logic goes, it's like AEW's title, women's world title, is beneath our NXT North American women's secondary title. Okay.
Yeah. Well, all I was going to say is that when you think about it, right, and Blake Monroe, right, or Mariah May, why she won a title? What did she do? The only reason why she was relevant was because of Toni Storm.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything between her when she won a title and then when she lost it to Tony. She did nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking, like, was she really that popular? Not really.
To be fair, she did really well with her gimmick there.
Yeah, she did when you saw her.
But what they gave, the material they gave her, she worked with it really well. the woman from hell, or the other nicknames that she had.
Yeah.
But they not. It's not having. They do like running her kind of in fast forward in NXT, but not really. I don't know. But same with like people like Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
You at this rank in another company, but we're gonna make you go into our developmental.
But
it's like when Joe Hendry was champion in actually lucky for Joe Hendry, but that's because he probably spent enough time in NXT. But he's TNA World Champion, and instead of and then he loses to a guy in NXT, and now he's skipped NXT and went to SmackDown, but he you could say he was an NXT roster member from a certain point, anyways, right?
From late 2024, basically.
And to be fair, I'd probably equate TNA to NXT at this point.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's beneath NXT.
No, they're probably on the same. To me, they're on the same level.
Yeah.
If anything, right, I'll say TNA's like slightly higher, but because NXT has got the WWE machine behind it, that's kind of makes them on the same level. But realistically, I'll say TNA's above it.
But then the WWE is get the talents from TNA, make them go through developmental, and then it's just like, it's like you're not on our level, our main roster level, right? So you're gonna go to our what we call it is developmental. But you know what's funny is NXT has more freedom than the main roster most of the time. So some people do better there. Yeah. Or our books better even. But anyways, that's that, right? Yeah. We've gone on a big tangent there. But okay, so when Gunther beat John Cena, and then John Cena did you see the edit, by the way? So Gunther leads the ring, and then John Cena is sitting up in the ring. It's like it's done, I'm finished, I'm done and dusted, right? And the crowd are trying bullshit, right? But then the edit
it's like, thank you. They're kind of like
and I'm like, right. I get what you're going for, right? And that's not I wouldn't have had the problem myself. Some of the crowd members obviously clearly wanted John Cena to win so much that they are rebelling against the booking decision. I think it's a good booking decision. So
same here. It makes sense.
As when Triple H came out, like CM Punk came out, Cody Rhodes came out, Shawn Michaels came out. When Triple H came out, he got booed. But I'm like, look, people, think of your logic, John Cena has the power to say no if he didn't want to. He allowed himself to get defeated by 8 minutes by Brock Lesnar. In the 2 months before this, I don't see why if he had a problem tapping out, I don't see why he wouldn't just say so.
Exactly. And how that match was played, it felt like it was John Cena's plan. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you're saying, if he was super egotistical and stuff, he would just like Super Cena and won.
Yeah. You
know what I mean?
Very good for the process, but hey.
Yeah. And like you're saying, I felt like as well, the crowd ruined this whole moment for John Cena. It's like, dude's like put his body on the line. Literally, you can see how he stands and stuff now. That his body's like he's not as bad as Tanahashi, but you could tell it's took a toll on his body, right?
He's still got knees.
Alright, and then just let the guy have his moment. But now you're just shouting, "This is bullshit." It's like, come on, man.
It's like, dude, you're taking from his moment and wanting to focus on you. It's like, when you get hecklers and stuff like that. It's just like, just come on now,
man.
To be fair, some people deserve to be heckled, right?
Some people deserve it.
If they're not good.
If they're terrible.
So as in comparison to Tanahashi's send off, I mean, yes, John Cena should have got. Do you reckon he should have did the lap of honor around the arena?
I don't know, because I feel like I don't want to say indulge, because indulge sounds like a bad word, but like they gave him enough props as they did. Like, I think they gave him more than enough. Even the whole bit with Punk and Cody giving the belts, but you could tell he didn't want to do. And I was like, no, do it. You deserve this. And you could tell that kind of hit him. So I feel like doing all that was enough. And I don't know. I feel like if he went around the ring doing, I don't know. I don't think it would have felt.
The thing is with the Tanahashi one, they built it into the time because they didn't know how long they were gonna have, but they like 40 minutes or something like that from the end of his match to the rest of all that, right?
Yeah.
John Cena, I think they built some time for him, but it wasn't like a huge amount of time where he could just do whatever he wanted in that sense.
Yeah. And I think that I don't know, but I feel how they did it kind of suits John Cena's character.
Yeah. Do you think he should have had one more day on his contract and he could do the final sign off on Raw?
Nah.
Huh?
No.
No final speech or nothing like that? You reckon he had this? You reckon it's like this, right? He had this final match, and then he's gone as a character, as a person. He disappears from that universe. Yeah.
That's his right off,
and he's gone, right?
Yeah.
And then you get Gunther just coming out doing what he did, was like, yeah, your boy's a bitch.
Bitch. I made him tap out like a little bitch.
Like, you know what's also funny is that I saw clips of Gunther being heckled when he was walking to the WWE bus or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He had to put a hoodie over and stuff. People weren't throwing stuff at him, which probably, by the way, if it was in the 70s, 80s or something like that.
He would have got stabbed or something. Yeah.
Yeah. People going too far there, right? But the problem is also, imagine if you step up to Gunther, right, and you try something, he'll chop you for real, yeah.
Yeah. And I reckon they would legit hurt.
Yeah,
they would legit hurt. You're like, my intestines.
Yeah. So I'm glad he's getting the old school heel heat that kind of he does, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to say much, and it was a bit like when Roman came out and said, "This is my yard now."
It's my yard now. Yeah. That was amazing.
Yeah. Gunther going on his retire superstar tour.
Yeah, man. Like, to be fair, I think that's a good character for him.
Yeah.
Because he ain't gonna have a world title. He's not in a world title contention right now, so he needs something to do.
Yeah.
And retiring people is I think he's above title now because he's doing this.
Yeah. Keeps it. Look, the way that he's booked, right? He can't really lose that much that cleanly.
Yeah.
That often, right? So doing, like I say, keeping him outside of the title picture with some super relevant storyline makes the most sense. We think. Wait, hold on. Okay. So, who do you think is going to be Gunther's opponent at WrestleMania? Is it going to be AJ or is it going to be Brock?
I don't know, because I feel like AJ is not going to tie at WrestleMania. Wait, he said something about his contract. Is it before or after WrestleMania? I don't know. If his contract's up but while WrestleMania's happening, then it might be AJ.
Yeah.
If not, it should be Brock. Because didn't Cena let it slip that Brock's retiring?
Well, I think he was saying something about Brock also having his last match.
Yeah.
At some point. So that's what I'm saying is, like, we know it seems like both of these guys, these two guys are going to have their last match in the next year. Probably Brock at WrestleMania because that's where the bigger payday is.
Yeah.
And then the next big payday for AJ is
SummerSlam, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he could probably wait until then,
Yeah.
And it seems like they're building the AJ Gunther rivalry already, because Gunther did his thing and then he walked out and all the other superstars are like booing him and stuff, and then AJ's waiting by the car. Yeah, so you don't respect John Cena. And then Gunther gets in the car, he looks at
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
And then lost. It's the last result. I just
it's funny as well because AJ come up like a respected rival,
Yeah.
I shared the ring with that man, John Cena, and we've been through thick and thin.
Yeah. I like that.
You can't disrespect his legacy like that or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense because
AJ's also going to go out. So.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that match, not because I want to see AJ retire, but because AJ does really good with being the underdog.
Yeah, and that'd be a good one. Yeah, like even though it might be kind of like the Cena Gunther match, but obviously a AJ style sort of way.
I was watching AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe 2005, where Samoa Joe won the X Division title. Right now, I don't think the match is going to be like that because AJ can't move like that, or he can't take them stiff shots as well.
No, I wouldn't want you at his age. No.
Yeah. But if it was something like that, wow, AJ's just. if his last match is just gonna go all out, just start taking all sorts of crazy bumps and make Gunther look like a beast, which he can, you know.
Yeah, you know what they should do, right? And this is just me, even though I hate doing it, fantasy booking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, who else Gunther should retire?
Who?
Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe should come back to WWE and then get retired by Gunther. Then he's got the trifecta there.
You mean he's gonna grab Chris McDaniels back from AEW as well to retire him?
Yeah.
Hangman Page has already done that, so you can't.
Yeah, so
not gonna happen.
Well, and then Edge should come back and get retired by Gunther. Everyone should come back and get retired by Gunther. Should be his thing. He's collecting the Infinity Stones.
Frankie Kazarian, yeah, and they all get that class of that the UPW class.
Yeah, like he did it all. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, what do you think is going to happen at Royal Rumble? So, Gunther will probably be in the Royal Rumble then, likely, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win it.
With AJ and Brock at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Like that makes sense because two birds, not like two birds, one stone. Because the Royal Rumble is the easiest way to get like him to interact with both of them rather than. Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
As comparisons, as retirements go, right? And usually, because people are saying, "Oh, why didn't John Cena win?" and stuff like that. Usually, you don't on your retirement, your final match. Usually end up putting the person over. Like I know Sting got a win on his final one, right?
But Sting makes sense for him winning. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
Yeah, and there are exceptions to the rule. You know, not everyone should win.
Yeah.
Yeah, their final matches. I mean, like Undertaker won his final match, right?
Yeah.
But that's Undertaker. Yeah, but that's not even that's the Boneyard match. You know, you can probably list the amount of people that won their final matches. It is way disproportionate to people that have lost.
Yeah.
And then there are people that have had their final matches and you never knew it was their final match. You just
Stone Cold. Yeah. But then he came back for this.
Yeah. When you look back on that. Yeah, I know they didn't announce it as his final match, but if they did, then you'd be like, okay, Rock's going to win, of course. So you could kind of see the reason why. But even Rock's final match, kind of, at that point when it was full time, they didn't advertise it, which they could have.
Yeah, no, he just literally beat Brock Lesnar and disappeared into the. No, he got beat by Brock Lesnar and just disappeared into the ether.
No, wait, beat by Goldberg.
That's it. Yeah, he came back. Yeah. Sorry. That'd make more sense though. The one where he got beaten by Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and then disappeared. That'd make more sense. But yeah.
But then he had to come back as Hollywood the heel Rock, so.
Yeah, which was amazing. Yeah.
Kurt Angle had his retirement with Baron Corbin, which is like, why?
Okay, yeah. Even though it was a good match, but it was like, why?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. It's not. Not that I expect Kurt Angle to go anymore, but Baron Corbin is also not a guy that I can expect to carry Kurt Angle to the match. No. And especially when he had matches with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe during that tour. Like, why not one of those two? Yeah, it wasn't even Rey Mysterio could have done it. But
they could have just been lazy, right? And then they could have just repeated his retirement in TNA when Drew beat him.
Yeah.
But whatever, man.
Do you think who do you think is going to retire Rey Mysterio? Do you think Gunther or do you think Dominic?
See, because I'm on the Gunther train right now, I would say Gunther, but Dominic makes sense.
If it was, for example, a WrestleMania, and I haven't seen it on fantasy booking because I don't know, but if it was, because Dominic's got the 2 titles, the Intercontinental title and the AAA title, right? And if it's like titles versus career match, you know, against Rey Mysterio, and then Dominic wins, you know, that could be like that would give him. Well, the thing is with Dom though, is he really a heel at this point?
Not really.
He's getting cheers for his antics, so you know.
Yeah, he's just kind of at that point. He's just that guy. I mean, like people just enjoy.
Exactly. I will say, So hopefully, I say hopefully, but you know, Gunther retires Brock and AJ this year to add to his gimmick, and then maybe Randy Orton at some point, or do you think Randy Orton can still go?
I think Randy Orton can still go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like Randy might be. I'll be surprised Randy went for another 5 years. If I'm honest.
Do you think Ray could do another 5 years, or do you think Ray will also retire like in 2027? Because you got over 2 people retiring already, so.
Yeah, I reckon Ray might be 2027. I reckon he got another year, but I think Randy he won't be for another. Yeah. Unless something happens to him. I don't think. Yeah, for another 5 years. Because the thing about he's still relatively quite fit.
Yeah.
Except for the back stuff, and because he does a limited schedule.
Randy wrestles in a style that it's not fast paced whatsoever. So he could, like Gunther, he could wrestle it for longer.
Yeah. And so I reckon.
But okay, for overall Saturday night's main event, you think it was a good event, yeah?
Yeah, overall good event, yeah.
So do I. I like that you had the matches at the top of the card, which were there was a rumor at the beginning that Gunther versus John Cena was going to be the first match, and I was like, right, how long is this event? Because if it's an hour long, fair enough, because they might just go the whole hour. There was one episode of TNA Impact, where it was Rhino versus Christian versus Kurt Angle for the title, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, Impact was only an hour, and if you take away the adverts, it's like 45 minutes.
And
I think before the first ad, Kurt Angle got attacked by doing the introductions. Samoa came out and attacked Kurt Angle. So then that section that break happened, and then they started the match after the break, and then it went on for the rest of the entire episode, where they had other matches they were saying that were planned to happen.
Yeah.
But there was no time limit on this match, so they just kept on going and ate up the entire TV time. Right, which was out of order if it wasn't pre-planned, right? But if this was like an hour-long episode or something like that, I could an hour and a half long. I could imagine John Cena would be like, 40-minute plus match, I can do it.
But you know that rumor, like it was so taken out of content as well, because he said this followed by his match and then followed by blah blah. So I don't know how. Again, some people take that match can be first. Like, why would you do?
Yeah.
There's no logical reason for you to do the biggest match of the night first.
There was some Impact Wrestling, Dynamite matches, where they had the Iron Man match first, which makes sense because you're on a cut-off. That I get with, but
but you're not gonna do a retirement match first. It doesn't make any sense.
But you want to make sure you finish with enough time before you get cut off or whatever it is.
Yeah. But that was a weird one.
I think it was a good way to go out. He got some it could have been on pay-per-view. Yeah, could they got loads of buys? But hey, you know.
Yeah. It
was on YouTube, and they probably got big money for the ads that happened in between.
Because international's on YouTube. In America, it was on NBC, I think it is. Yeah, which is like a major channel. So they got money from it. So
I mean, you got to imagine how much, if they're advertising like that, how much people are paying for the seats and memorabilia, and then how much the companies are paying for the ad space. So,
so they made bank.
Exactly.
They made money.
Exactly. So fair dues to them. You know what I mean?
So when it comes to these both the retirements, I'm not gonna compare one to the other because it swings and roundabouts. Do you think they both were handled well?
As far as matchup goes, you mean, or as far as the companies put it together for the people?
All of it.
Yeah. I like that John Cena tapped out. I like that Tanahashi lost. It made sense for their characters as well, fighting to the bitter end in some cases. And I like they gave them enough time to give a goodbye. Now, like we say about the fans were respectful to Tanahashi in Wrestle Kingdom 20. The fans were respectful to John Cena, but disrespectful to the booking. Main event. So it kind of and then rightfully they edited it, but sometimes I don't like that when they conveniently edit things. That's when Roman Reigns couldn't they couldn't unlock himself from the handcuff, and instead of beating up the referee, so he stopped the count. They had the referee magically stop counting. Okay.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
They were like, we'll fix it in the edit. It's like, no, it's live.
No, that's live. It's live, pal. Yeah. Oh. But I think they both got the send off they deserved. It's like an end of an era, because basically they're both John Cena was the ace of WWE. It is. And then Tanahashi's the ace of New Japan. It's like they're both basically the West and East versions of each other, in my opinion, right?
Yep.
So to see them both retire and actually get to finish their career the way they wanted to. I think I'm really happy about that. Really happy about that.
Yeah. Like you said before, some people don't. So
yeah, exactly. So
like Bret Hart didn't get nothing. So
yeah.
Did Triple H? I don't think he got anything. He
didn't get one either. No,
but that's because they found out he had a heart problem and he couldn't.
Yeah,
I know that. But he would if he could.
If he could, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I feel like he should have. I feel kind of bad that he didn't get to him. But yeah, no, like.
And as far as Gunther goes, he's only 38. He's got probably another. Yeah. The way that he wrestles, he's got another 12 years.
Yeah, exactly.
He could go beyond 50 probably.
Yeah.
And he'll still be menacing. As long as some major injury does not happen or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah. So
he's got like an entire future ahead of him. Even though he's already wrestled for probably 20 plus years.
20 plus years.
I saw a picture of young Gunther.
Yeah. Looks like a completely different person.
Yeah.
Completely different person.
And not even Walter Gunther.
No.
It was just like chubby and big.
Yeah, and you had a green hair in it.
Yeah. It might be that.
Yeah. And
the singlet didn't make him look like
flattering at all. No. Yeah. And I'm kind of happy as well that they're both the final opponents. Like like Okada, like we said in our Wrestle Kingdom review, like it made sense for it to be Okada.
Yeah.
And
as much as Okada's not an AEW talent,
New Japan talent.
He's the best. Other than Shinsuke, who definitely is not going to happen, right?
No.
And the quality of the match might have been slightly different, right? At that point, yeah. If it was Kota Ibushi being healthy, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But you know,
like
you can't magically push a guy well. All of a sudden,
just for that.
Yeah.
And
like you say, ultimately here maybe Edge, right? But then what does that do to Edge? What does that help anyone?
Does Edge need it? No. Yeah.
No. Edge didn't even need to beat the Demon Finn Balor, but whatever. That also happened.
But even realistically, like not Kota Ibushi, sorry, Okada doesn't need it, but it makes sense for this to be the last match, isn't it?
Yeah. I will say, Gunther doesn't need this, but it actually it's more the way it was done. Like the benefits outweigh the cons of losing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm alright with it. I'm happy.
Yeah. Do I think John Cena's going to make appearances later on? I think he will.
I think he might make appearances. Yeah. But he won't wrestle.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll give someone a finisher if he wants. Maybe. But as far as making appearances go to promote something or just like they're in the same town with Houston or whatever, it's like if they're in Boston, Massachusetts, and he comes out, you know, whatever, you know.
Yeah. But I don't think he'll ever wrestle again.
Yeah.
No, he's one of the people I think retirement means retirement, like Shawn Michaels until the payday. But I don't think John Cena will do that though. That's like I feel.
Well, okay. First of all, he's got his movie career, so he can get money off that, right? Yeah. But if Saudi Arabia was like, "Yo, £1 million for a match,"
I still don't think he'll do it. You know?
Do you think he'll do the Mick Foley thing where I'm not going to be like all these other people that say that they will retire and come back in 6 weeks, and then he cuts promo next time. I came back in 4.
I don't know, because I feel like John Cena is such like a guy who's a principal man. I think he was like, I'm. Well, or he'll see what happened to Shawn Michaels. Be like, you know what? I don't want that happening to me. So I'm gonna.
I don't want that big money, but yeah. So I think both were handled well. I mean, the best one so far, I'd say, as far as retirements that come to my head at the moment, I'd say Sting's send off. But that is because you had the Ric Flair one, which was cool as well, but not the same.
Wait, which Ric Flair one?
Yeah. The one with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. See, for me to this day, that would have been a perfect retirement for Ric Flair.
Yeah.
But no.
No. Ric Flair.
He needs money.
He apparently it's like when he first did it, because then he had the match with Hogan in Australia. He goes, "Oh yeah, no, that was my last match in America." And then then he was like, because TNA wanted to wrestle, or he was getting paid to wrestle, whatever. Oh, it's my last match in WWE. Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Look, man, that guy needs the money, so.
Yeah, having like 4 divorces.
He had the nerve to make a Figure 4, like a company called Figure 4 Finance, when he can't deal with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So I'm not surprised with Ric Flair.
Yeah, no. He just tarnished his own legacy, which is sad, but
yeah. But you get people like Scott Steiner and stuff like that. They never got a send off.
Yeah. Got the fat asses. Yeah.
yeah. Goldberg, I want to say, is lucky to have one in the sense that he could have had it. Like they didn't need to give it to him. You know. That's
another reason why.
Buying the hand that feeds him. It's just in the sense
a way, but
is he a level of that superstar? Would you say, like, yes, he had a short run in WWE where he was a megastar, yeah, but diminishing returns on every time he come back, you know. So,
like, it's gonna sound. This is my personal opinion. It's not really bad. I don't think he had a career worthy enough for them to like give him a retirement match. They didn't have to.
Yeah.
And like for him to act like a dick about it afterwards, like, bro, who are you in the day? Not even bad. Like, you're not a Scott Steiner. You're not a this. You're not. You know what I mean?
Not even your boy Kevin Nash.
Yeah, so I'm saying. Like, I feel like Kevin Nash has done more for wrestling world than Goldberg has, right? Yeah. Which is true.
Yeah.
So,
what was significant, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
did Hogan even get a retirement match? I don't think he had the last match with Sting, right, in TNA, but that was yeah.
Don't have a retirement match because I remember he was still trying for ages to get like a match against like Cena and people like that. Like, no one wants to see that.
No, exactly. Anyways,
so you could say that doesn't work for me, brother. I'm gonna beat John Cena. Like, no,
exactly.
No.
So overall Saturday night's main event, the whole event, I'd say is worth watching. Yeah.
Worth watching. So it's an easy watch. The matches are really good. It spotlights the future as well. So it's good.
Exactly. And I don't think the Gunther deserved all the mouthing off that the fans gave to him. But hey, you know what I mean.
I don't think Triple H deserved the mouthing off that he got, but sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what they're going forward with is interesting. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
Whether the stuff that we predict is going to happen, will it happen? You know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's the good thing about the future. No one knows what's gonna happen. Yeah. And that's also scary. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm one of those little kids that booed John Cena when he was back in the mid 2000s, and now when he grows up, now that I've grown up, I'm like Super Cena, yeah.
Super Cena, yeah. And I am the man who. I'm one to make. Oh, sorry, I'm really dark.
Go.
I'm one of the Make-A-Wish kids that decided to give up because John Cena gave up. That's so bad.
That is terrible.
Did you see those memes? You know when he turned heel? It was like a meme with a picture of him next to a dying kid, and he said, "Just give up."
I never saw that.
That's
but
so
okay, to be fair, like I'm saying, sometimes dark humor works, right?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
And it's so outrageous that you're like, oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, obviously, if you know someone who has cancer, you're like, that would have just stopped. Yeah. But I'm finding it funny because
Yeah. Because he didn't really do it to a kid, so yeah.
Exactly. If my child was having cancer, I'd be like, that you're out of order, man. Shut your mouth.
Because that was another stupid thing I saw people moan about, right? We'll wrap it up for this. When they were saying, like, he shouldn't give up to Gunther, because now all the kids that he said don't give up to are going to give up. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's a huge reach. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, okay, sure.
It's what it is. Like, people apply things to other things, so...
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're wrestling characters, so it's not...
Exactly. Yeah. Like, the John Cena character gave up, but the John Cena the man saying his kids not to give up.
Technically speaking as well, if you're going to say what relates to John Cena as a character...
Yeah.
It applies to these Make-A-Wish kids, then shouldn't you steal the girlfriend of a friend who's in a wheelchair?
Yeah. Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
But
shouldn't you make fun of people that are over, like not even oversized, by the way, because Vicky Guerrero wasn't like she was a bigger lass, but I wouldn't hardly call should you make fun of the gay people like John Cena was hating on them?
Yeah, exactly. So you know, stupid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But so
well, I will say as far as John Cena, I mean, we're not doing a retrospective of his career, but he, I will say, as a character, even stuff that I will say in the 2000s, right? He's out of order.
Out of pocket stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he ever had an interaction with Billy and Chuck, but can you imagine how that would go? Yeah,
that would. Oh God, no.
Exactly.
Good thing they were done before he started. Yeah, because.
And by the way, speaking of, I am waiting for the point that Billy Gunn retires, so then we can do the retrospective on him.
Yeah. Oh,
that is a career. That is a career.
That's a career and a half. Yeah.
yeah. So maybe Gunther goes to AEW, yeah, and chokes him
Retires
out.
him. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he should come back just
for me and you.
Nah, he should come back just once so Gunther can retire him.
Yeah.
He should retire him, Road Dogg. Yeah. Just make it like a
retire all the DX. Yeah, just choke them all out for no reason.
That'd be the best. Because I reckon if Triple H was still around, he would have got Gunther to retire him.
Oh yeah. I don't see why he wouldn't. In a way, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough for the.
Enough.
We already signed off, and then we're adding the epilogue.
Yeah.
Let people know where the icons are because
our icons. Well, our social media. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. Sorry, and you can find those on top of the screen. On our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, our YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe if you're going to YouTube. If you're in the audio realm, it should be all down below in the description bit where you can find us. And so thank you guys for listening to us reminisce on John Cena tapping out. And thank you for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. Bye.